Hello everybody, welcome back, Tech here. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a DSMX version of the Beta 65s. This has the latest and greatest, all from BetaFPV. Huge thank you to you guys. We're going to be using the new flight controller with S-Bus. We'll be using the BetaFPV Z01 Camera with OSD support. BetaFPV 17,500 kV motors, the Beta 65S frame, translucent canopy, and blue translucent props. So it's going to be a pretty slick looking build once we're all set. So first thing I'm going to do for this build is I'm going to throw a pigtail on so that I can plug in my OSD. So for this, the OSD is blue is video in, orange is video out, and the pads on the flight controller are, first pad here is video in, second pad is video out. Because we're using the Z01 camera, we will be utilizing these pads here for our power. So first things first, let me get this pigtail trimmed down. I'm going to be using red for video in and black for video out. Just need to tin these up and strip them real quick. Oops, sorry about that, bumped the camera. Get these tinned up real quick. So we got those tinned up. I'm just going to trim this red down a little bit so it's not so long. So let's tin these pads real quick. Alright. Those are looking good. So let's go ahead and do our video in. Ooh, let me double check just to make sure. I might have to reverse these. Oh, so okay. Video in will be red still. Oops, sorry about that. Need to get a better camera mount. Let me do this red. Looks a little cleaner. Alright, there we go. So that's all set. Now, let's take a look at that here. Man, hold my camera. Right, getting very good. Sorry about that, guys. This thing sometimes just does not want to focus for me very well. So you can see we got our pigtail here. So the next thing we're going to need to do is get our camera mounted on there. So make sure you fold your antenna out of the way. You don't want this underneath because that's going to cause some range issues almost immediately. Alright, let me see if I can't find a piece of double-sided foam tape real quick. I'm not sure if I have any here. I have to recycle some. unfortunately, I think I'm out of foam tape. So, well, that's okay. So go ahead and set this on here for now. It looks good. So I'm gonna have to hold this by hand, I think, for now. So forgive me. How am I gonna do this? Ooh, I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna have to get creative here. Let me grab some rubber bands. This might not stay. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot and bust these rubber bands on me. Okay, we're going to want to make sure that we're careful about the orientation too. We don't want to solder this on and then find that camera's not positioned right. So let's take a look at that real quick, because you do have some play. So we're going to want to mount up that center soldering pad right there. Hopefully that's in focus. The centering soldering pad, you want to line that up right with that front mount. So now we got this in place, we should be able to get this soldered in okay. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Alright. Let's get our first, I'm going to go on the inside first. Looks pretty good. Let's go to this outside. Alright. I think we're looking good there. Let's take this rubber band off. Yep, we should be good there. So then now, we should be able to just plug this in here, just like this. You can just tuck this away underneath the canopy. It's kind of a tight fit. Alright. Make sure we're not grounded out anywhere, nothing's touching. Open this camera again. Sorry guys. So I'm just checking this out, making sure we didn't mess anything up here. Alright, so we got our camera mounted, we've got our OSD connected. I'm going to double check in just to make sure we don't got anything touching. There you go, my glass fell out. It's not working out for me today. Yeah, let's double check these pads. Those look kind of close. We'll back these off from each other just a little bit. The only thing about this camera, this setup, is these solder points are super small. You have to be really careful. These don't touch. A lot of times I'll put, just as a little added bit of security, I'll throw on a bit of hot glue just to kind of keep it from really ever making any contact. So I think we're now ready for a battery. Do a quick test real quick. Alright, we got power on both. That's a good sign. Let's go ahead and scan real quick, see what we can pick up. Oops. Sorry, this little tactic monitor is a little bit slow to scan, but outside that's pretty good. Alright, so we've got our OSD, got our DSMX flight controller. So that's good, good, good. Hard stuff is done, guys. Now all we gotta do is install our flight controller, our motors, our props. We should be all set. So I'm gonna just install this last rubber grommet that I was missing. Screw. So we'll go ahead and get this installed. Alrighty. Sorry, I was out of frame. These are a little bit tricky to get in first time, but we'll get it in there. Alright, get that in there good now. Put in this last screw real quick. I'll fold it in, and we'll take out these side ones so we can mount the canopy. Looking good, looking good. Let's take these little side screws out, set them aside. That way we can get this canopy on. It's time to get these moved out of the way. Well, this does take a little bit of finesse getting this in there. After you get in there the first time, it's fine. Alright. So we got our camera and our canopy. Let's get our screws in place. If our left is falling off, we're moving around. Man, I really like these clear canopies. They look so cool. Alright, so we got our camera all set up and ready to go in there. We got our flight controller mounted in place. We can adjust this a little bit here. Alright, so we're looking good there. Let me tighten this side down a little bit more. Now let's put in our motors. These motor wires are a little small. Not really a huge fan of. I would like to see if they could use a little bit larger gauge, like the wire that they use with the 720 motors. But I mean, can't complain. Not too bad. So we'll go ahead and push these motors down in the cups. Get this first battery plugged in. Or this first motor, sorry about that, battery. And I usually like to kind of tuck these back a little bit like that. You don't want too much tension, which that might actually be too much. So maybe I'll get all the motors plugged in and we'll start doing cleanup. you guys enjoy this video. I really enjoyed doing these builds, especially with a new protocol. Well, you know, being able to use a different transmitter. That would be pretty cool. I bought my Devo quite a while ago. My original intentions were to use it to bind with my some of my Eachines, but I had such a hard time getting the 3-in-1 module going that I actually gave up on it for a little while. And I got my Tyrannus QX7, and that thing's been fantastic, and I've been using BetaFPV Flight Controller, so I haven't had a need for my Devo. But when BetaFPV asked me if I would test out their DSMX board, I was like, well, yeah, it'd be awesome. I'd love to test it out, see what the difference is. You know, I'm hoping that the weather holds up to be able to do a couple range tests or something, but you know, I'm not sure how the weather's going to be. So for these motor wires, what I have been doing, I've been trying to actually tuck them underneath the frame here, which is a little tricky, but a little bit finesse, you can get them in there. So I'll use my screwdriver, just kind of push them in there. You want to do this really gently. Like I said, these wires are low, like they're a very small gauge, and you don't want to get your build all put together and then bust a wire as you just trying to do some cable management. It's not going to be good. Alright, so, and I don't remember, yeah, this will fit in that channel, okay. So I like to push it into this little channel here. Just kind of get them out of the way. Get this last one here moved over. Now, I have these, they're little hair ties. I've been using these. Ran out of the other ones, and I'm not quite sure where to get them. I don't know if they sell just those, or I was wondering if they're the same as rubber bands that people use for braces. I'm not sure. These work. I just double them up. Alright, so we've got our motors in place, so let's go ahead and get our props installed. Alrighty. And there we go, guys. There is our Beta 65s DSMX. This has the new Z01 camera with the update, so we don't have to worry about this camera getting broke off the VTX. We got video in and out, which is awesome. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions about this build, definitely feel free to ask. I'm going to be doing a bind and profile build videos so I can show you guys how to get your Devo set up to work with this. Yeah, then I'll be doing some flight footage so you guys can see this little rocket in action. So yeah, I think that's gonna be all for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you have any questions, definitely feel free to leave me a comment. And like, share, and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. I'd really appreciate that, guys. You know, I've seen a lot of growth in subscribers, which has been great. I see people visiting my blog. I keep bumping into people that I speak with on Instagram, on YouTube, and back and forth. And it's been really awesome. And I can't say thank you guys enough for everything, all your views and contributions. And I love being able to do these giveaways and everything. And I mean, let's be honest, the more times you guys see my stuff and the more people that can get involved, it's going to be a lot easier for me to be able to do these giveaways. So yeah, definitely check this out. This is a very, very cool little build. I'm excited to fly it, and stay tuned for it. But yeah, I think that's about it for me today. I hope everybody has a good one, and as always, fly safe, fly often.